Welcome, class. So this is the activity we're gonna be doing today, and you guys should be able to access it by clicking on the link I sent you guys through Google Classroom. So basically, you guys should already know how to use Pear Deck since you guys are very familiar with it. But this video is basically designed for people who went through the slides but did not understand them, that need a little bit of extra help. If you were one of those people, then keep on watching this video. But if you weren't, then I will suggest you exit this video because you don't need it. You understood the activities, you were perfectly able to read them. Okay, so with that said, let's start. Shapes, first grade. So instructions when navigating through the PowerPoint. You guys know this, so I'm just going to read over them. Make sure to read each slide. Click on the arrows on the bottom left to move forward or backward. Backward, forward. When a slide requires you to do something, the instructions will be included in that slide. For example, if you need to type in your answer, it will tell you how. And you guys know about this already since we've been doing this. Okay. So these are the standards and math practice standards that we've been practicing with. Geometry, we've been doing geometry. Reason with shapes and their attributes. Distinguish between defining attributes. For example, triangles are closed, a three-sided, versus non-defining attributes. For example, color, orientation, overall size. Build and draw shapes to possess defining attributes. These are the math practice standards. Make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. Construct viable arguments. Model with mathematics. Use appropriate tools strategically. Okay. Our learning objective is students will be able to reason with shapes and sort them by their defining attributes. Okay, so we're going to talk about shapes and we're going to be able to define their attributes, such as how many sides it has, what shape it is, how many corners or vertices it has. Okay, so attributes that matter. So this is just a checklist for you guys to monitor your learning. So I know I understand when. I can identify how many sides a shape has. I can identify if a shape is closed or open. I can identify if a shape is curved, closed with sides, or closed with vertices. Okay. So if you can answer these questions, if you can identify these, when a shape is given to you, you know you understand. So here is some possible attributes or definitions that you guys should know already or be familiar with at least. Curved shape, shapes that are round. For example, a circle. Closed shape, shape whose lines are curved together or meet. There's no gaps. There's nothing that there's like not a gap where a little worm can go inside, okay? Like nothing can go inside of that shape because it's so close. Open shape, shape that has at least one line that is not connected to anything or that to anything at one of its endpoints, all right? So this is when there's a gap and something can go into it. Sides, lines that join two corners. These are vertices, corners, vertices, okay? Vertices, the corners in a shape. Defining attributes, characteristics of shapes that matter. For example, sides, closed-shaped, open shape, corners, or vertices. Non-defining attributes, characteristics of shapes that don't matter. Color of shape, orientation, size. So in this activity, you may use the visuals from the slide. But if that does not work, you can use any other types of visuals during this activity. You can create your own shapes at home. You can find objects that have the same shapes as the ones of this activity. You can use a whiteboard and draw your own shapes, or you can choose to do or create other models or manipulatives that best work for you, okay? So these are just some options, just in case the visuals don't work for you. All right, so activating prior knowledge. What are these shapes? Where are these shapes found? Where have you seen these shapes? Type your answers in the box on the right side of your computer. Click add another response to submit. You can add as many responses as you want. You guys are familiar with this, but I'll just do it just in case. I type something, I add response. I can edit. And then when I'm done editing, I just add it again, okay? So where have you seen these shapes? Have you seen them in a store? Have you seen them in food? Where have you seen them? I have 4 sides and 4 vertices. What am I? How did you get the answer? In here you can draw by clicking on the pencil right here. I can choose the color of the ink, okay? Or you can do a text by clicking on the T and then on the side. Okay, so what shape has 4 sides? What shape has 4 corners? What is the name of that shape and how did you get your answer? Right here is what are the possible attributes of this shape? How did you come up with these attributes? So how many sides do they have? How many corners? Is it open? Is it closed? What defining attributes does it have? You're going to type your answer and then click on the add response and then it's going to add your response. Which of these shapes does not belong? Drag the red dot to your answer and click on the next arrow after you're done. So which shape has different sides? Which shape has different number sides, different corners, number corners? Which one looks different, okay, from the rest? Choose a response. Is the shape below open or closed? You're going to do option A or B. Can anything go inside? Is there any gaps? All right. Challenge question. In your head, choose any shape you want. Pretend you're having another person guess the shape you chose. Write any attributes of the shape as if you were describing it to someone else for them to guess. So you can choose a square, a circle, a triangle, any shape you want. And then you're going to describe it. What attributes does this shape have? How many sides? How many corners? Is it open? What can you tell that person to let them guess? This is kind of like the assessment of this activity. So right here, it's going to have you fill in the blank. And you already know this, but you just click on the text, click on the blank, and start typing, okay? So can you name the shape and label its vertices and sides? I am a blank. I have blank's vertices. How many corners does it have? I have blank sides. How many sides does this shape have? Does it have any sides? Am I open or closed shape? For this one, you're required to circle an answer, okay? Not just type, but circle it. And you're going to do this by clicking on the pencil and just circling something. And I just circled everything because I don't want to tell you the right answer, okay? This is basically the same format, but it's a different shape as we can see. So what shape is this? How many corners does it have? How many sides? Is it an open or closed shape? Okay. This one is the same as well, but it's a different shape. So what is it? What shape is it? How many corners or vertices, which are the same as vertices? How many sides? Is it open or closed shape? Now, this time you have to go with your caregiver and have him or her question you or ask you these questions right here. The first one is, what is something you learned? So your caregiver should ask you, what is something you learned? And you're going to respond to them, answering that question. What strategy did you constantly use throughout the lesson to help you answer the questions, and why did you use that? How did you make sense of this lesson? So, how did you problem solve these questions? What were some of your techniques you did? Like, how did you think about them? What do you still wonder about? Here I just give you some center starters. I learned blank. The strategy I used to help me was blank. It helped me because blank. I still wonder blank. And this is a self-evaluation. So you're going to complete this based on how you felt on this in this lesson. So did you feel great? It's easy and I understood. This will be your option. Okay, I need more help. This is your option. Confused. I'm not understanding. I need a lot of help. This is your answer. Okay. And then this is further support. If you chose option A, that means you're understanding and you might want to challenge yourself. So you're going to practice through mathgames.com website and you're going to follow my instructions in the video that is located in this next slide. If you chose option B, that means you need a little more help in practice. So you're going to use mathgames.com just to practice, and you're going to also follow the instructions in the video of the next slide. If you chose option C, you need to practice in further instructions. So first you're going to watch YouTube video just by clicking on it. It's going to pop up right here. Okay. Then you're going to practice through mathgames.com. And you're going to follow the instructions on the next slide for that website. If you're still not getting it, you want to have your parent or guardian communicate with me through text message or email to make a Zoom appointment in which I can help you. And this video is basically just helping you, it helps you how to navigate through this website, and it gives you further directions of what sections to do depending on the answer you chose on this slide, okay? So it's really important for you to watch this so you know what you can do next. Either to challenge yourself, either to get more practice, or either to get a lot of practice and instruction. All right, so we're completed. We completed this activity on shapes. Thank you so much, guys. And please, if you feel like you're still confused and you're still not understanding, please feel free to have your guardian parent, your dad, your sister, your cousin, whoever's taking care of you, please have them email me or send me a text message so we can create schedule a Zoom meeting in which I can help you if you were not able to understand even with this video that I'm creating with you, where I read the slides, I went over them, I kind of like give more explanation or like rephrased it in a different way, okay? So if this did not help, please feel free to contact me, and we can always make something work and create, schedule an appointment or create other ways to support you, okay? Thank you.